Hello, friends. Welcome or welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning old friends, I tell you all the time, thank you so much. Thank you for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on the channel. You guys know what's up. I love hanging out with you, and it's also my hope that you enjoy your time while you're hanging out with me too, friends. So for today's reading, there's something a little bit different today, as you guys can tell by the title. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but I'm sure it's going to tell you guys what it's about. But today we're going to be doing more of a reading that's focused on you and things that maybe you have been avoiding, or things in your life that maybe need some addressing or tending to. We're going to be looking for messages and advice for you, because we're also going to be looking into how is this holding you back. So this is a little bit of a call out session. I do understand that this is not for everyone. This is for those of you that understand my style of reading, and you know that I am approaching you like a homegirl. I want the best for all of us. I want me and all the homies to win. That is just why I'm here. And I know it's super fun to talk about love and romance and relationships and all that fun stuff, and even though that those readings can be triggering on their own, because as you guys have been riding the roller coaster with me, we haven't really addressed you, at least not for a while. Again, I know this reading's not going to be for everyone. I don't know how triggering it can be, but I can only assume that if we are looking into things that maybe you've been avoiding, or, we all do it, guys. I giggle because I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm sure I'm also going to get messages that come through, because that's just what happens. We're all part of the same collective. So yeah, the goal is I want you guys to walk away, regardless of how you felt in the moment of hearing me say things that maybe resonate for you. I want you to walk away feeling empowered and more confident in that you can get through this, or you can tackle these things. You can figure that thing out. You can launch that thing. You can get moving on things, because I want to inspire you and motivate you by checking in as to what could potentially happen, what changes would happen, what growth could exist, what's on the other side. Um, so yeah, it's a collective reading. And so please only take what resonates. It's super important. I'm not here to pretend like I know you better than you know yourself, or like I know what's going on in your life. All I'm here pretending to do is talk to my little cards and talk to you guys. And I just, if it makes sense to you, that's all I want. And I want it to be helpful. So yeah, whenever you guys are ready, you guys know what to do. We have three groups to choose from. We have a group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we have something a little bit different lined up. If you guys, I hope you listen to the intro, because I go in depth as to what could possibly come up in this reading and how that might make you feel and what the intention is behind this reading. So if you always skip over the intro, I suggest you go back and listen, because I'm not going to repeat some of that same stuff. What I am going to say is that we are going to be looking today into what are some of the things that have been blocking you, or what have you been avoiding, maybe getting a start on, or getting consistent on whatever it is on your side that has been holding you back. We're going to look into what that is, and how has it been holding you back, and what's on the other side of this. What could you expect to change and grow if you, I'm not going to say if you, when you can get it together. Now, when I say get it together, friends, we're all on this journey together. So I never want you to take anything that I'm saying, or any of the topics or anything that I'm trying to act like I'm talking down to you guys, or like I'm not, I'm just like you guys. The only thing that I did different is I decided to turn my camera on and upload to YouTube. That is literally the only thing separating us, friends. Listen, I want to remind you guys it's a collective reading on YouTube, first of all. So not everything may resonate for you, but the other thing is that this could potentially be triggering, because I am going to be calling you out today. This reading is for those of you that understand my reading style. You already know what I bring to the table and how I talk to you guys. This is literally like a homegirl based reading. I'm the homegirl and I'm telling you what's up. If some of that that I say what's up is not for you, then it's not for you. All right, babes. Let's get to it. Like I said, if you want to know more, go to the intro. Let's begin. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and my group number ones. My group number ones, please, Spirit. My group number ones. We want messages today to help them along their journey and path of growth. We want to bring clarity to their situation and we want to show them what's on the other side of their growth, Spirit. What can you tell us? My group number ones, what have they been avoiding? What is it? What's their block? Where are they blocked? What have they been avoiding? Or where is there some kind of tending to do in their life? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. What have my group number ones been avoiding? What can you tell us? What's blocking them? What's going on with them? Thank you, Spirit. All right. Messages for my group number ones, please. What's going on with them? What are they avoiding? What's blocking them? What's going on? What's holding them back? What's holding them back? Okay, bitch, I'm not a doctor. I am not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a therapist. I'm not nothing. I may be a little bit of a therapist, but some of you need to get your vitamin D kind of situated. And I literally, this could be sunshine. If you're too sensitive to be out in the sun, I understand. Um, Now go see your doctor, go do all this stuff. I'm not the one to tell you this, but maybe there's something here of a literal vitamin deficiency for some of you that's actually affecting your mood way more than you may be realizing. Now, Cancer season is weighing heavy on you, babes. There's something about this time of year that's kind of tough. I am getting that it's a, oh my God, I just started hearing Taylor Swift, Cruel Summer. Um, oh my God, and then followed by Lana, Summertime Sadness. There is a little bit of a summertime sadness here, but there's passiveness as well. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. What are they avoiding? What's holding them back? What's going on? What's blocking them? Why the Chariot in reverse? Why the Sun? Some of you guys are angry, or you're focused on what other people are doing. Okay. Okay, so yeah, for some of you it is jealousy. For some, I mean, it's a normal human emotion, you know, I get it. But it's like sometimes a positive way to channel jealousy. I almost couldn't even say it. Sometimes, you know, to transmute that energy, we can turn it into maybe healthy competition, or maybe something that gets us inspired and motivated to do the thing. If we're seeing other people that are triggering us, it's not about them. And I know you guys know this, but sometimes it's helpful to hear it again. It's not about them. It's about what is it within myself that feels triggered by this person, their life, their actions, their success, or their down, whatever it is, you know. It's like you know, it's interesting because let's think of like on social media when people go viral. Unfortunately, a lot of the times the reason people go viral is because they're going through a tough time that they might be sharing, right? They're being open and vulnerable. People are seeing them cry. They're seeing them go through things that make the people that are drawn to watching that, it makes them feel connected. But what happens when that person that we're watching starts to be on the up and up, starts to have levels of success, starts to really turn it around? A lot of the times, not saying all the time and not saying everyone, but a lot of the times that same collective that supported them is now being triggered by seeing this person come up. Why? Because we were all the same. We were all down here, so why are you now up here is kind of like what gets triggered. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going on with you, but the energy is similar to something here that we're seeing that we are totally fine when someone might be struggling along with us, but when they start to do better, or when they get in a relationship, or when they, now all of a sudden, we might be feeling a little funny. Now, I am seeing this Eight of Swords in reverse and this Fool in reverse. So at the end of the day, what's keeping you from progress is that you're not worried about it, or you're saying you're not worried about it. You're like, nah, it's fine. I know, like, I know what I'm doing, or I know that one day. But, and yes, things always work out, of course, but we are talking about the energy that's coming through. And what this tells me is that with the Seven of Cups and this Five of Wands, there's, for some of you, there could be comparison, or there could be like you're comparing your situation, or maybe um, you live in a way where maybe all the things that you want to do, or that you're doing, or that you have to do, I know I have to do that, they're not, they're just living in kind of the mind for now. They're living up in the air. They're not being grounded. We're not even choosing one thing, we're not narrowing it down and being like, okay, these are the things I'm going to focus on. This is why I'm going to focus on it. And I'm just going to do it every day, or one step at a time. It's almost like a feeling like yeah, I know, but the day is not today. I'm going to do something else that helps me get out of my body, or my mind, or my thoughts. I'm going to do that instead. So, for some, you guys would know if this is for you. You are being triggered because of maybe this time of year, or the timing of things, or because there's been big transition right now. And maybe it's all very confusing as well. If you are in a point of your journey where you feel like maybe it's almost like you don't have the wheel, it's like the universe has the wheel, and that doesn't feel good. So maybe that's also like messing with how you feel, your emotions are coming off as being a little um I can't tell if it's like mixed, like even you kind of go back and forth, like it would be like mixed signals, or like they, maybe you're also confused as to why you're so triggered. Now, I do feel that whatever you're going through right now, you're meant to be sitting in, and I do feel like it is triggering, but a lot of you are also like in the process of change, and maybe that's why you're confused as well, as to what's going on, are things going to get better? Some of you are held back because of indecision, because of all this confusion. So we're going to tap into that energy a little bit more for those of you that know you want to create change, or want to do something, want to move. Maybe you're thinking of moving or moving forward, but there's indecision. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse with the Two of Swords, please. Heavy Cancer energy. So a lot of you, I don't know if you're being affected by your love life, or you love where you are, but you also don't really know where things are heading. Why the Sun in reverse with the Five of Wands? hmm. You know, I kind of feel, like we're making it work. Like this Magician in reverse, and this Five of Pentacles in reverse, and this Two of Pentacles in reverse, it almost makes me feel like by any means that I can, like I'm going to manipulate the situation in order to feel better. But it brings some kind of tension. It brings some kind of drama. Oh my God. I wonder if this is like some of you are like watching like too much like reality TV or something. Like that was not for everyone. There's much more serious issues going on than that, but that for some reason that's what came to me, because I was like, because I want to feel better. I call that like junk food for the brain. It's okay from time to time. But it's interesting wanting to live a life by just watching other people's lives, right? Tell me why the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. One more there. So you guys could be, I don't know, it's like you're not really feeling it, or you feel withdrawn, or you feel like um maybe when it comes to your friends or the people around you or what you do for fun. This could also be telling you guys that if now two sides to the coin, right? Some of you could be having too much fun and others of you aren't having enough of it. So it just depends on what you're using as almost like coping, because it does feel a little bit like coping. Now we have pages coming up, that Page of Wands, the Page of Cups. Tell me about the Ten of Cups in reverse with the Page of Cups. The Strength in reverse. There's strong Leo energy. Yeah, I feel like these are things that are going on right now, like Cancer through Leo. Because I feel like you have resources around you, or you have things around you, but you're not seeing them. You're not happy with the ones you have, or you're not really happy with um the situation or the circumstances. Like it might even be your job, but because of how you feel, because you're feeling a little down, or you're not really happy with the state of your life, you're not really seeing it for what it is, or you're not really able to enjoy it as much, or you're maybe withdrawn from it. Yeah, because these two pages are upright. Tell me about the Eight of Swords in reverse with the Fool in reverse. I don't know. I wasn't trying to focus on love or relationship, but I have to address it. That some of you might be holding yourselves back because of someone, and you're trying to make things happen, and there's tension here in the situation. And maybe it's hard to surrender to the timing. It just feels like you're not happy with the circumstances. So hopefully we can get some advice that resonates for you guys to help you through this. Tell me about the Judgment and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, guys, for a lot of you, I feel like it's either comparisons to other people's success or what other people have, or if it's not that, there's a feeling of unbotheredness that comes from you, but it's stemming from something else. It's like you're maybe having a hard time like being hopeful, or um, there's healing that needs to be done, but it's almost like we know, but it's on the back burner, or there's something here that needs to be done. All right. I hope that made sense. My group number ones, let's continue if that sounds like you. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. Let's see. What else can we get? How are my group number ones being held back? What would change? What would change for my group number ones? How are they being held back? What would change and what would grow? Thank you, Spirit. What are some of the things that would change? Messages for my group number ones, please. What can we know? What can you tell us? How is this holding them back? For some of you, this could be like giving you anxiety, or it's like messing with your sleep, or you're like thinking about this, that Nine of Swords, like late at night, maybe. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. How is this holding them back? Can you tell us? Yeah, some of you guys are like worried over maybe how someone feels, or about romance or an offer. Maybe if it's an offer, it's like for work or from a boss, This is really draining your energy is what it feels like. And there's a focus here on I want more, or I want reunion, I want to get back together, or I want that again. For some of you, it's about money. It's holding back, it's holding, it could be affecting your money. But for others of you, this is keeping you reliant or dependent on someone else to kind of dictate how you feel, which is, it's a dangerous thing, right? When someone can have that power over us. I mean, when any situation can, but you know, why the Emperor, please? The Ace of Cups. Yeah, you guys want a new beginning here. You want more. It's like you guys either want love or you want an offer, but it's not coming in. And you guys, so this is this might be yeah. So there's something here about online, whether you're communicating or not, whether it's talking about how much time you spend online, what you're looking at, and how it makes you feel. There's something here. Maybe you guys are even online like late at night, and that's affecting you. It's affecting your mood more than you kind of realize. It's almost like subconscious. You know, it's almost like we look at so many pictures or hear so many things and they kind of swirl around in our minds. And it feels like that's what's going on. That could also be that Seven of Cups. Why the Five of Pentacles in reverse? The Ten of Swords. And why the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? The Fool in reverse. Yeah, so there's definitely, it's almost like we're staying in this discomfort or we're staying in the anxiety over what it is we want. And by being focused on that, by being, especially if it's like what we want someone else to do, you know, but it's almost like the way that it's kind of got a grip on your mind, it's keeping you in that Seven of Cups. It's keeping you from trusting that you can surrender. You now I understand that Wheel of Fortune. It's like surrendering to the timing, surrendering to what is. The in between sucks, but the ruminating or the comparing or the tension or the anger, it's not serving you. It's actually, it's taking away your joy or it's taking away from your present. And in your present moment, you know, um, things could be different than what they seem, but because emotionally and mentally you're kind of wrapped up in this situation, I think it's really fucking with you, friends. And that be happening, you know, we're human. We get caught up in our little minds sometime, our little computations. The math ain't mathin', and then we fritz out. All right, thank you, Spirit. Imagine if we had a fan turn on like computers do when they start to overheat. Why the Strength in reverse with the Page of Swords in reverse? Tell me about that. Yeah, you guys could be thinking too much of your options and or maybe not realizing that you have more options than just what's in front of you. Like you're not, I'm almost getting like you're not like a victim to your circumstances right now. Your emotions maybe, because that's where we're kind of staying. But and I know that it's easy for me to say. I'm not trying to say that it's easy or that that's going to solve your problems, but this is telling you that you do have an option. Some of you guys, maybe it's even like unplugging, disconnecting, you know, from the things that are causing so much confusion, taking a break. Mhm. Because if this is someone that you're waiting on, you can't sit in this energy waiting for them. And you know why? Because if you do, if you're like this, and yeah, if you're like this and like this when they come in, you're going to be you're not going to know how to act. You might think you're going to know how to act, but you're not, because your mind isn't clear, right? And we be doing that sometimes when we've been thinking about getting something or wanting something for so long that when it actually shows up we're like, oh, uh uh and then we're left with a whole other heap of maybe emotional things to sort through or confusing thoughts or this or that. It's almost like you got to get grounded within yourself. You got to hunker down and like focus. Now, if this is talking about financial issues and work and that kind of stuff, you know, I'm not tapping too much into that because the energy is just kind of coming at me from all kinds of different places. But if that's the case, I don't know. I kind of feel like even if you're discouraged right now that you don't have like the right options coming up, that Wheel of Fortune tells me like things are still changing. Things are changing, and when that wheel is upright, it's like they're going to be there to our benefit, even if it feels uncomfortable getting there. Because, like I said, it's almost like you're not behind the wheel right now. Spirit is, the universe is. Now, I see an abrupt ending here with that Five of Pentacles in reverse, though. The abrupt ending it's in order for you to recover or start to recover from this situation. It's not meant to, yeah, it's reframing it. They want you to reframe this ending, or they want you to reframe this stress that you're under. Sometimes having a little shift of perspective is all we need to help us out of that slump, right? And that's all it is. It just kind of feels like you're in a little bit of a slump because, like I said, where the focus is being put, it's intensifying that for you. All right, tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Fool in reverse. So again, there's this feeling here of right now, I don't think it's time to get anything new going. Not quite yet. Right now, it's time to get yourself in order. It's time to put yourself on a better routine, a better schedule. That could even be sleep schedule, a better eating schedule for some of you. I mentioned vitamins earlier. Maybe there's something about nutritious food or something like that. Again, I am not here to talk about that kind of stuff. For entertainment purposes only. But yeah, some of you could possibly benefit from that. It could help with your energy levels as well. Right now is not the time to get anything new started. I don't think you're going to be in a new cycle until after. I'm thinking, I mean, this is a timeless reading, but there's something here about like Virgo. So I'm thinking like September, August, September for some of you. Now's a good time to focus on the foundation that you do have, whether that's your home, making it more comfortable, cleaning up for some of you, spending time inviting people over, or spending time gathering at places where you are with your people. Celebrating your small wins is also going to help you feel better. Maybe you call up a friend and you're like, hey, let's meet up. I want to celebrate. And they're going to be like, what are you celebrating? And you're like, it's been 1 week that I have been taking my vitamins. I don't know, something like that. Okay. That's going to help you. All right. They're also saying your sleep. There's something here about sleep, and some of you could benefit from journaling. You could journal your dreams, or journaling in general. All right, let's get a few more cards for you guys. I even wrote down practical advice for moving through it because, bitch, we be needing that. Keep it practical. Keep it simp, Spirit. Please be easy on us. We're out here being human in 2024. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Can we get some practical advice for them on how to move through this energy? What is some advice for my group number ones, please, on how to move through this energy? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Advice for helping them move through this energy. Advice, please. You got to take care of your mental health. Yeah. Okay. So you guys might be exerting too much like mental energy, and it's time to bring that to a stop. Whatever you're doing, we already went over through some of the things that they could be. It's actually taking your motivation, inspiration. Maybe you guys are seeing things online that are making you feel hopeless about the future or about your future, or there's something here. This death card, though, I know that there is transformation now, regardless of whether or not you do anything, the change is coming, but it's just if you want to bring relief to your current feels, right? This is just advice. I don't want you guys to think that, well, if I don't do that, then nothing's ever going to happen. No, I don't think so. That wheel is turning anyway. But there is something here, like we said, shifting your perspective in order to help your emotions, your heart heal, and be more balanced. We have the Magician. Oof, did you guys see how that? Yeah, you guys, look, three majors coming up, and then you have four here, but you don't see it. That's why you're feeling hopeless. There's you guys gotta ground yourself. You gotta heal these things that are being triggered, the things that you want to ignore, the things that you're like, yeah, whatever about. Those are things that want your attention. Mm-hmm. Because that's going to help you move through this. I see that you guys are getting ready to start a brand new cycle. Again, Leo keeps coming through. Judgment in reverse. The Queen of Wands. Some of you guys, honestly, now do this for yourself. I'm not saying do it for others, but some of you might even like building up your confidence, like take more selfies, like fuck it, take pictures of yourself, take nudes for yourself. You're never going to look like this again, right? You are never going to look like this again. You're never going to look this good again. Think of it that way. And some of you, maybe this is for inspiration. Maybe this is a before and after for some of you, where maybe you are like, I'm never going to look like this again because I'm finding myself again. There's something here about you taking back your courage and strength, but it is fortified by your outside appearance. What makes you feel confident? What makes you feel good, regardless of your age and stage, your size, your anything. It's like what makes you feel good, because there's a need to kind of tend to that. Um, some of you may not like to be seen or like draw attention. But again, these are outside things that, I mean, you're gorgeous, you're hot, you're listening to Shadow Play. You guys know only hot people find this channel. So we already know that. But there is something here about you doing things for yourself. Some of you guys, this is like a healthcare routine or something like that. They're telling you like you're so tired or you're lacking motivation or you can't commit because you're trying to give yourself to too many things, or you're trying to do or think about too many things. There's just too much going on. They want you to narrow it down to what are your priorities. For some of you, your health, your wealth, your home, whatever it is, it's like those might be your priorities. If you have kids or if you own a business, it's like, how do things measure up in your life, and make sure that those are the things that you are making enough time for, and have the energy for. There's things here that don't need to be spent on, whether that's time or energy or money. They also, it's time to like there's an ending here. It's either like you releasing the idea of success or what it means to look successful or be successful. It's like there's something here that needs to go out the window when it comes to that. Why the Magician? There's also like perception from the outside world that needs to be let go of, because honestly, let's think about it, okay? When you go out, who are you the most concerned about how they look? It's probably yourself, I mean, most people are. And it's kind of funny because it's like we're all out in public, we all see each other. And it's not like, I mean, the normal person, there are very toxic people out there that they will pick at people's things just because it makes them feel better. We're not talking about those lower vibrational people. We're talking about, normal, like you go out, and everyone's just kind of doing their own thing. Like you're the one that kind of sees yourself through these eyes or through a certain perspective. They also want you to let your magic like do its thing. For those of you that have been working on manifesting or have been putting in the work, have been doing the routine, it's like you got to hang in there with it. It's not going to happen from one day to another. You got to do it and just continue and just know and trust that change is coming, because change is coming regardless. All right, tell me about the World card, please. We'll take that upright, and then why the Judgment. So if, for those of you that this is having to do with a person, like babes, they're just not it. At least not right now. I'm never going to tell you it's not forever, but or that it, yeah, no, we don't say that, because nothing is written in stone. But there's something here that you've been ignoring when it comes to either a certain person and what they have to offer, or red flags that you overlooked. It's time for you to see through something when it comes to, I think you've been ignoring someone's red flags, or, you know, when it comes to this masculine. This could also, no, it's two people. Yeah, it's someone else for most of you. There's some kind of ending of a cycle with someone, but there's nothing for you to do. Like, you just got to hang back and work on yourself. All right. My group number ones, I had to take a deep breath after that. You guys will have to let me know how this went, because I don't even know what just happened. Listen, all I know is that I was at the beach earlier today, and I was thinking about you guys, and I was like, what do they need? And I'm like, you know what? We all need to reflect sometimes. So that's what kind of inspired this. I'm actually still in my bikini top, and my microphone is clipped to it, so I hope the sound's okay. Listen, it's fucking hot. My group number ones. Let's get you guys some oracle cards before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. We have rejection. We have protection. So things that you may be, yeah, you guys are still upset over things that haven't worked out, and you've actually been protected. That person that you thought was gonna be the thing for you, no. That job you thought, no. That position, no. Look, your angels aren't gonna let you fall into that. They're not gonna do that. Y'all have been protected. And this anger that maybe some of you guys have, that Five of Wands, it's time to let it go. Maybe this is also like your own red flags too, we all have them. But look how it's cautioning you. There's an ending here, and you were cautioned. You guys, listen, that's what she has today. Yeah, you guys will have to let me know. My group number ones, thank you for joining me. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we're going to be looking into, we're going to be looking into you, my group number twos. We are going to be looking into what are possibly some of the things you've been maybe avoiding, or some blocks that are in your energy that have been holding you back. We're going to be looking into what these things are, how they've been holding you back, and we're also going to be pulling some practical advice for you. I literally wrote practical advice. Yeah, we want to see, what's on the other end of this. What is to come for you? My group number twos, this reading is strictly meant for you to, self-reflect if needed, and possibly get motivated and inspired to, do the things that maybe you've been meaning to do. If you guys want further explanation into this reading, make sure to go back to the intro and listen to that. I go into it. Sorry, I just knocked the mic. I know you guys don't like that. I also have the mic clipped to my bikini top because it's hot, and I was literally at the beach earlier, and that's where I thought of this reading. So listen, the ocean, the Pacific Ocean brought you this reading. My group number twos, wherever you are in the world, I hope you guys are doing good. And let's tap in. Oh, I do want to say, you guys know it's a collective reading. The other thing is, you guys know yourself way better than I do. And the third thing is, it might be triggering. I don't know. I'm here to call you out, but I'm doing it as a homegirl, guys. I love you guys. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number twos. My group number twos, please, Spirit. My group number twos. What can we know? What's going on with my group number twos? What have my group number twos, what have they been avoiding? Or what is it that's been blocking them from progress? What have my group number twos been avoiding? What's been blocking them from progress? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What has my group number twos been avoiding, or what's going on? What is holding them back? What's blocking their progress? What can we know? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. We have the Three of Swords, so could be heartbreak. Oh, okay. So some of you, oh, my nose started to get really itchy when that Three of Swords came out, because it's like I can't ignore it, right? My nose is itching and I can't ignore it. And it's like, here, your heart is broken, but you're trying to ignore it. Or maybe you guys feel rejected, but there's almost a feeling here of, I'm suppressing it. I'm going to pretend like it's actually not affecting me to the degree that it is. We have the death in reverse. So you guys might be fixed energy. You don't have to be, but there is something very fixed here. It's very hard for you to let go of something that happened. Messages for my group number 2s, please. 9 of Cups, something that you really wanted. So it's not moving right now. Okay. And you could, so maybe you walked away from something because it wasn't moving, but it's something that your heart was set on, or you really wanted something here. Now, maybe there's nothing to do right now, because there's a feeling here with this 8 of Cups. It's almost like something might be changing. We're disengaging with something. We're leaving it behind. I'm wonder if yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see who that is. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. What are they avoiding? What's blocking them from progress? Why the 3 of Swords? Messages for my group number 2s. Because something has been painfully slow, or you've been this breakup or this heartbreak, it's been a long time and you're still carrying it with you, or something here has been drawn out. Why the 4 of Cups? Messages for my group number 2s, please. Yeah, you guys aren't happy. You're not letting go of something that you really wanted. You saw a future with it, or you imagined yourself being in a more stable place, or in a long-term relationship, or your finances on lock. Like there's something here. Like we don't have that in the present moment, and we can't let go of the feeling that we have. It's either like we're really unhappy about it, or something happened in your family and that's been something that's been hard to close out, or within your job or community. And it feels like this Knight of Pentacles, it's like taken a while, or it's been a while. So I am getting fixed energy, Scorpio and Taurus. Tell me about the 9 of Cups. Tell me about the Hangman. And why the 8 of Cups? So you could have walked away from someone that you feel like ignored you or rejected you. You could have wanted more out of this situation, and it was a lot of fun. If this was a relationship, it's like someone was just, they were surface level. It could have been maybe they were younger, or all they wanted was a hookup. And emotionally, they're not opening up. And you either walked away from them, or they're leaving something. And it's taking a long time. Now, whatever it is, it feels like this energy, like this doesn't feel like something that's, you're either not the type of person that can get over something like this easily, or yeah, it just depends on what it is. It just doesn't feel like this situation is something that you can get over easily, because change here has been very difficult. And this King of Cups in reverse, this Judgment in reverse, this 8 of Cups, it's like I have no choice. I have to disengage. And this Hangman is telling me like nothing was changing. This is like so slow. So slow. Knight of Pentacles and the Hangman. So you could have been going with the flow, or trying to, or maybe that's what you're doing right now, but you're finding yourself pretty bored. Maybe you're like bored with your routine. You know, it's like everything is good, or it's like, you're home, you're this, you're that, your bills are paid, your job is good, or you're able to take care of your kids if you have them, or it feels like that's flowing for you. But how happy we are with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like this doesn't, it's not vibing with your vibe over here. Messages for my group number 2s, please. What are they avoiding, or what's holding them back? Tell me about this 3 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Messages for my group number 2s. What do they need to know? Yeah, it's like your needs haven't been met. You've been kept waiting. Yeah, I think you've been kept waiting. You could even feel like I have it all except this. everything is good, but I don't have this, and this thing that I don't have, or this thing that isn't falling into place, it's it feels like it's blocking you. Tell me about the Four of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Messages for my group number twos. The Star in reverse. Yeah, so I can't tell if it has to do with success and it just hasn't come. It's been a long time coming. Or you guys, yeah, there is something for some of you, like a rejection coming through, or just being bored with the way things are. We have the Death in reverse with this Queen of Wands and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're someone who's very confident. You know, you go after the things you want. People are drawn to you. Very fiery as well, but because of that fieriness, this is also, it was like a blow to your ego, or there's something here that it makes it even harder to let it go. So you wanted something here. You wanted more, or you want to reach a milestone. Some of you guys, maybe this is like a creative project, or if this is a person, this is again someone that you were having a lot of fun with. But when it came to the more serious stuff, they could have been very avoidant. It feels like you wanted to level this up, or you wanted to build or have a solid foundation here. Tell me about the Hangman with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, and because it feels like things aren't moving right now, it feels like you're just like not feeling the most hopeful about things. Like I said, maybe you guys are even a little bit bored by the monotony of the in-between. So you could have been dealing with someone that wasn't making a decision or chose something else. Or that could be what you walked away from. Then we have a Magician down here. So you're very good at making things happen. What else, please? Messages for my group number twos. Yeah, so it's almost like you're like, I know it's going to happen. I know I'm going to have more, or I know I'm going to revisit this. I know I'm going to feel better, but it's like when, and you're just like tired of waiting. Yeah, things here have been delayed, and maybe you've even questioned yourself, or if you were dealing with someone, maybe like, you know, you felt like they were playing games, or, and that would explain why this energy is coming through. All right, my group number twos. If that sounds like you, listen, let's continue. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else can we know, please? What else can we know? Messages for my group number twos. How is this holding them back? What do they need to know? How is this holding them back? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. How is this energy holding them back? What do they need to know? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number twos. How is this energy holding them back? What can they tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. How is this energy holding them back? What can you tell us? How is this energy holding them back? What can you tell us? We have the Six of Cups. We have the King of Cups. How's this energy holding them back? Okay, here's the thing. Oh, interesting turn of events. It's not meant to hold you back. It's not meant to have you in your head. That you're getting you're either frustrated because you want it now, and it's not on your time, it's on God's time, right? Something here is for you. You know it in your soul. You feel it. You know it's for you. But the fact that it's not happening yet, or there's problems, there's issues, there's blocks, there's delays, I understand. And I'm sure that's why you're listening to tarot, right? And why you're normally on my channel. But I feel like it's messing with you and it's frustrating you. What is this? We have a King of Wands. We have a Three of Pentacles in reverse. Listen, right now there is someone that has their focus on other things. They have to go explore other things, whether this is a job, or that they're at that, it's kind of a hot mess, whether this is they're fucking around and finding out, with other people. They could be dating, with that Three of Pentacles in reverse and that Page of Wands. They could be, or they are right now, someone here, it's like they can't build or put into this just yet. And I know that that's triggering. Now, if this isn't talking about another person and this is talking about you, this is telling you that your heart already knows the direction, but the people that you're aligned with, you haven't found your collaborators yet, or you're not aligned with the right people. Like, all the components are here: the passion, the creativity, the drive, but we can't come together. Like, you're not aligned yet with the team or the group, right? That's going to build with you. Now, going back to if it's a person, this is let's see, why the King of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who, this is something that you already know. It's a person, or it's something that you already know is for you. And it does feel like a lot of other things have to align before this comes together. Emotionally, okay, so if this is a person in the ethers, you guys are already aligned. On earth, this person is still fucking around and finding out, because it's very hard for them to let go of who they used to be, of what they think they want, and of old dynamics that no longer serve them. Whether this is dating, or who they associate with, or how they only want to keep it fun and it doesn't allow to build. This is very hard for this person to let go of, and it is causing delays. Now, on the flip side, if this is a person, some of you, not all, some of you could be dealing with a parent or someone who maybe owns a business, something that they're doing, like that they're kind of carrying on their own, or they're doing on their own. And they're very passionate about this, and it's still like in the beginner stages. It's not established. This situation doesn't have enough to offer you a 10 of Pentacles. Not yet, at least. Why the Page of Wands? All right, tell me one more, please. Why the Page of Wands with the Seven of Swords in reverse? The Temperance. Yeah, I feel like someone here is, I feel like you already know this about this person. I feel like there's someone that gets really excited. And for some of you, this is you that I'm talking about. For others of you, though, I feel like this is that other energy. And maybe these messages are just meant to temper you, because you're questioning, or you're pushing, or you're trying to, you're in this energy of maybe despair or waiting or longing, while this person is getting their ducks in a row, while this person is out exploring, while this person is out doing the things that they want to do. And you guys, I know that that can be triggering depending on what the situation is, and no one is telling you to wait. But the thing is, you are waiting. Some of you are waiting, and your focus is messing with your everyday life. This situation is not going to be in your life today or tomorrow or probably next week. Now, eventually, do I think it will? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And we can talk, and we can hang out in other readings about that. But in this moment in time, I feel like your focus needs to shift off of this and do as this person is doing, and do your thing. Go after the things you want. Um, with excitement, with drive, with fun, whatever it is, work on yourself. Like, maybe you're like, I'm tired of working on myself. Well, it's like, babe, it's a lifelong process. I know. But what I also know is that this beginning isn't ready for you. This person is choosing other things. This person is aligning their life in a way that they feel is going to better things for them, because they feel like they have nothing to offer right now. So that's what's stopping this from starting. And the more you sit in that surrender and remind yourself of that, I think the better you'll probably feel while the journey continues. And the saga continues. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. Listen, there's something here. What is this? Thank you, Spirit. One more there. And one more. So this person, if it's a person that you're dealing with, they're very closed off. They're very closed off, and they haven't told you this. They haven't told you, like, maybe emotions. And if they have, I don't think that they've, like, maybe told you, like, at this moment in time, like, what they're thinking, how they're feeling, that they're thinking of you. This person does think of you, and it makes them want to, like, come towards you. Tell me about the Judgment and the Lovers. Yeah. One more. Yeah, this person, they're blocking this connection. They're not telling you why. That's what they're not telling you. They're not telling you that they feel a connection. The Lulu checkpoint, I didn't think we were going to do that in this reading, because it just depends on what your situation is. You guys know I don't like to be telling you guys lies. I never tell you guys lies. That's why I tell you to check yourself. When I'm about to say something like that, someone, loves you or feels this deep connection with you, I do feel like there's, that energy here. But it just depends on what the situation is for you. And if that's the case, this person is choosing to do what's best, which is focus on possibly their money, their business, again, their children if they have them, or if it's not that they're choosing to focus, they're still choosing other things. They're choosing other things that are keeping this in Five of Pentacles. And it's like no amount of you getting frustrated or waiting, or it's like that's not going to kind of like get this to budge. It's like that's where this side of the energy is. Why the King of Wands with the Death in reverse? Why the Death in reverse? Yeah, this person, yeah, if you're dealing with someone, it's just the ego death is very difficult, and they kind of, they're either manipulative or they've been manipulated. I don't know. It kind of feels like they're the ones that manipulate. Yeah, because they just want to, if they were in your life right now, they just want to have fun. That's all that they would bring. The situation is not ripe, my friends. We have Aquarius energy with that Star card. This person might be after fame or recognition, and that takes them away from relationship. One more for the Nine of Cups. Ten of Swords. Yeah, they're going after other things. Look, our candle just went out. They're going after their wishes. Why the Tower? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords. You could have stopped talking to them. How did they feel if my group number 2 stopped talking to them? Like it's over? Like you guys are, I don't know. They still feel like you guys are connected. I don't know if you guys fully stopped talking to them, or if they kind of keep an eye on you online, or there's been some kind of light communication. All right. My group number 2s. Let's get you guys some practical advice. The fact that I wrote practical. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s. Can we get them some practical advice, please? Advice for my group number 2s. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some advice? Advice for my group number 2s on how to move through this, how to move through this energy. Advice for my group number 2s on how to move through this energy. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for their highest good. How can they move through this energy? Messages for my group number twos. Advice, please, for my group number twos. How could they move through this energy? Why? All right, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. This is about, wow, this is about you making like, sorry guys, it's almost like better use of your time for some of you. Listen, because it's almost like all this time that you spend investing in this or thinking about this, or it's like you have a lot of other stuff going on. So your guides want you to actually prioritize like what's important to you. What are the things that you actually want to have the energy and the excitement? Like what kind of experience do you want to live right now? Because they're encouraging you. This could even be like encouraging you to go out or encouraging you to try new things, encouraging you to say yes to a new beginning of some sort. There's some excitement here that they're encouraging you to get a move on. This could be something that you've been unsure of. You're not sure. Maybe you're like, I don't know what to do, or I don't know if I should do that thing. You're not sure if this would signify you moving on, perhaps. Why the Knight of Swords? But I feel like it's more about you getting yourself to a better place. This is doing more things that are going to allow you to like heal or to ground yourself. This is also like you taking charge again and like releasing the burden of this person. If it's a person, like what they're doing or where they're at on their journey or how long it's going to take. It's almost like you gotta kind of put that in the back of your mind for now. And the way you spend your time is going to make a world of a difference for you. They want you to start saying yes to things when you get invited to go places. Interesting that we got the Five of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands, because I feel like there's not enough fun or excitement in your life. Why the Two of Swords? We're going to put this here. So I think a part of you makes you feel like if I do this or if I move on, like, is this it? Or, maybe you're unsure if you can, but there's something really important here about you stepping into your independence outside of this situation that's really going to help you. It's going to help you feel better. It's going to help you kind of, I think that's the most important part. It's going to help you feel better. Tell me about the Knight of Swords with the Page of Cups. Advice, please, for my group number twos. We have the High Priestess in reverse. Why the High Priestess in reverse? This could be also you guys making, interesting. This could be like you guys making the first move. Now be careful, not towards that person though, because I don't think they're ready. This could be towards someone that you were maybe avoiding or you were unsure of. This could be someone that's just very sweet. I don't mean to say this, but I don't think that they were your first choice. But I don't think it's about that. I think that for some of you, it's about exploring and allowing yourself to energetically just step away from this and release this weight that you've been carrying. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles with the Temperance. Yeah, there. Some of you may be like you're even like feeling a little defensive, or there's something here where I feel like you guys could be spending your time doing something that's going to help you feel better. For some of you, like I said, this could be, I don't know, was this group where I said routine? Maybe it's something like routine, or investing more in activities that make you feel better. Why the Ace of Wands with the Five of Pentacles? Interesting. The cards don't want to fly out. Yeah, you're still missing this person. It's like there's some kind of new beginning here that you can have. And it's going to help you, like, it's going to help you feel better. Like I said, like, I think it's just you're not having enough fun right now. And this energy is keeping you. Yeah, this energy is keeping you. It's not like helping you live your best life right now. Anything else? Why the Page of Swords? Why the Page of Swords? The Hermit. Some of you guys could just be pulling off of being online or watching things or people or keeping tabs. You know, if you guys are listening to a lot of tarot, I don't know, take a break. I'm going to miss you. You don't have to, or maybe I'm saying something here that's helping you reflect with that Page of Swords and that Hermit. All right, that's where we're going to leave it, guys. All right, my group number twos, you'll have to let me know how this reading was for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's get you guys some oracle cards before we close out your party. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What can we know? What's been holding them back? Sadness, yeah. Your feels, flow. Allowing your emotions to flow through you. Sweetness and fear. So you guys, fear could be holding you back from exploring new people, new things, new connections, new friends, right? We have abundance and intuition at the bottom of the deck. So you guys could be working a lot, you know, and forgetting about the fun as well. That energy didn't have to be a specific person. It could just be like missing a person or missing people, because we don't have enough connection. Like I said, I don't think that there's much you can do to change the timing if this was relating to a person for you. But I think there is something you can do about what you do with the time in between that can make a world of a difference for you. My group number twos, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this reading, but more than anything, I hope it was helpful. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be doing a reading that's a little different. You already know that. We are going to be looking into what's going on with you and what have you possibly been avoiding, or what's been holding you back. We're going to be asking that question. We're also going to be looking into how is this holding you back in your life, and we're going to be getting some advice for you as to, you know, how you can move through this. I call it practical advice for moving through it. My group number threes, you guys know what's up. It's a collective reading on YouTube. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. If you want to know more about this reading, make sure to listen to the intro. I go more in depth into what the purpose of it is. I will say, I don't know what's going to come through for you yet, of course, but it might be triggering because, you know, I may be calling you out. You know how I do that, but, you know, this reading is meant for those of you that vibe with me. You know my reading style, you know me already, and you know that I'm always going to talk to you like I'm your homegirl, and that's what we're doing today. I want us all to be doing better. That is why I started my channel, because I want us all to be doing better. Oh, my group number threes. Here's to healing together, bitches. All right, let's go. Thank you for joining me. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number threes. My group number threes, please, Spirit. My group number threes. What can we know? What can you tell us? What have my group number threes been avoiding? What has been holding them back? What have they been avoiding, and what is holding them back? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with them? What have my group number threes been avoiding, and what's holding them back? What can we know? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number threes. What can we know? What can you tell us? What have my group number threes been avoiding? What's holding them back? All right, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups. Interesting. Some of you might be confused over what's going to make you happy, or if you're ready for... Interesting. Okay, I'm almost getting the vibe of maybe some of you, okay, the energy comparison that I feel works is I've gone to school, I've gone to university for years for one subject, and now that I'm getting close to finishing, I don't know if it's what I want. I don't know, because people around me are happy, or I should be happy, but I don't necessarily know if that's something I'm going to grow in. But it feels like things are moving regardless of how I feel about it. That's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. Now, there is fear here over moving forward or of how things are progressing. Maybe you feel like there's things you don't know, or, about commitment, but there's a lot of confusion. So, yeah, there's illusion and confusion going on. Very interesting. We have like off, on, off, on, off, on. At least that's how I see the cards. Why the Page of Pentacles in reverse? What are my group number threes? What are they avoiding? Why the Seven of Cups? Why the Guru? Why the Moon? And why the Chariot? I don't know, you guys. You guys seem like you're doing okay. I mean, there is some energy here. The Seven of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe some of you guys are looking for outside validation. If it's not that, some of you guys could be um, doing a lot of things, or maybe, I don't think it's spending, but there's almost like we have so much going on, and I don't know if it's affecting your finances or if you're we're going to pull one more there before I go further, because that's not really feeling right to me. Tell me the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Cups. And tell me that Seven of Cups and the Nine. Yeah, there's an energy. No, I do think that for some of you, it's money. So some of you might be going out a lot, or there's like a feeling here if we want to look really good, or, we like to impress. There is a feeling here of going out. Look how there's fireworks underneath that King of Wands. He wishes, the King of Wands wishes that everywhere they went, there was fireworks bursting above them. Let's see here. Because I feel like some of you, yeah, I feel like some of you could be going out a lot or doing something because it's fun. But it's also, it might be affecting, for some of you, it is your wallet. For others of you, I don't know. It does feel like, I feel like for a lot of you, it is money, or you're hanging on to something. Why the Guru with the Three of Swords in reverse? Why the Moon with the Magician? Okay, you guys, maybe you could be questioning if your rituals are working, or if the things you've been manifesting, or the things you've been wanting, the things that you've been working on, you're wondering if they're going to grow for you. For those of you that this is about work, it's like maybe you've invested a lot, or the money isn't great, but you love what you do and it feels good. For others of you, if this is about love, this is someone that maybe you want to get together with and catch up with, or there's a lot of confusion between you two, because someone here does not like to open up, that like not vulnerable at all. Mm-mm. And because of that, they could send like mixed signals, or yeah, there's just like confusion here. And there's so much that isn't known. With this Guru though, it makes me feel like you guys are doing okay, but this Knight of Cups in reverse, it's almost like, but there's a but. Maybe you guys are very conflicted about your love life, or how someone feels about you, or other people feel about you. There's lots coming through. All right, so we have this Chariot and this Page of Wands. So this literally feels like going out, maybe going on a date, or maybe going out and having fun, or the way things are progressing. But I don't know why there's anxiety about it. So maybe for some of you, you guys are going out a lot, and it does cause anxiety because, those of you that this is a money thing. For others of you, maybe this is uncertainty over the future or where things are heading, if this is a connection. There's a lot of fear about the direction that you're heading in, or the direction that things are heading in. What else, please? You guys be careful if you're doing ritual work, because you might be sending not the mixed messages to the universe, but maybe be careful, okay? Or maybe you're just questioning if it's working. Is this thing on? Is my microphone on to the universe? Did they catch that? What else, please? What are my group number threes avoiding? What's blocking them? What are they avoiding? Interesting. So for some of you, Judgment, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and Five of Wands. You guys, this is energy to me of keeping up with other people, and it's coming at the expense of our resources. For some of you, you could be trying to keep up with your friends or what they're doing, and what I mean by that, it's like if you're going out with them, like you want to be cute too, so now you're spending extra money. Or it's like if you're the type of friends that, they're like, let's brunch, let's do this. And then you're splitting the table, and then you only had the salad, but everyone else had everything else, and you're still having to split. And then, do you know what I mean? Then it causes anxiety. I'm addressing those of you that's that part of the story. Now, for those of you that this is about a person or about love, there's just a lot of energy and time that's being wasted on this Five of Wands. There's either aggression or drama or conflict, or there's a feeling of jealousy or competitiveness. And honestly, it's like you're burning through your own resources. Your energy is being drained, your time, and it is affecting your wallet. I don't know why that keeps coming up. Whatever's going on in your life, and I know that that's not the case for everyone, but you'll know if it's for you. But whatever this outside factor is for a lot of you in this group, it is affecting your that growth. Okay. All right. Anything else, please? Messages for my group number threes. What are they avoiding? What's holding them back? What can we know? What can you tell us? Impatience. You guys know this about yourself. Sometimes you want to rush through things. And maybe sometimes you make decisions that aren't like the best. They might be like on the spot, a little impulsive. Maybe sometimes you find yourself doing things because you really want something. So just be careful, because that's coming up as, we're asking where the blocks are. All right, my group number threes. If that sounds like you, let's move into phase two, friends. This is where we're just gonna continue to dig in and see how are these things holding you back. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. How is this holding them back? What can we know? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number threes, please. How is this holding them back? What can we know? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. How is this holding them back? How is this affecting them? How is this holding them back? Thank you, Spirit. How is this affecting them, and how is it holding them back? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. How is this affecting them, and how is it holding them back? Two of Cups in reverse. So there's a need here to let go of either a past relationship that no longer like works. This could even be a business partnership. This could be something that was a part of your life for a long time. That trip in Squirrel, the Tower. How is this holding them back? Oh, did we have a flipper? We did. We're going to put that there. How is this holding them back? What can we know? What can you tell us? Why the Two of Cups in reverse? Why the Death card? Why the Ten of Pentacles? Okay, so here's the thing. Whatever shift is happened or did happen in your life, there's things that had to fall away in order for you to, it's almost like I'm getting like preserved, or like it's almost like restoring. It's like regenerative. I don't know. It's all the re's, like the coming back to life. It's like there's something here that's happening for you. Oh, I forgot we're going to put that here. And the reason I bring that up is because, listen, your career or your home or that long-term relationship that you want, it does exist for you. It is there for you, your stability, all the things that you want. But whatever you're holding on to right now, it's almost like I think things are changing regardless of whether or not how you feel about it is almost what it feels, you know? It's like, yeah, I know that there's certain things that we have control over of, but it feels like whatever this ending is, whatever has transpired in your life or changed, it's happened in order for rebirth to come. And what I see, it's like it's a lot better. There's a lot more. It's almost like they're telling you believe in yourself, believe in your wishes, believe in your dreams. Like be hopeful in the situation because whatever has changed, it's in order for this to fall into place for you and work out. There's partnerships, there could even be friendships. There maybe it was a boss or someone that you were in a relationship with, or someone, I don't know, there's someone else here. Now, if it's not someone else, this could also be talking about you coming into union with yourself, which regardless of if another person is involved or not, I do think that this is meant for you to come into union with yourself, because maybe those things, they were draining. Maybe if it's not your pocket that they were draining, they were draining your energy, your time, your love, perhaps. All right, tell me about the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Trip and Squirrel. There could also be a focus here on what didn't work out. Tell me about the Tower. And tell me about the Six of Pentacles. What is that? The Queen of Swords. So you did something. Whatever you did is meant to create big change. It's meant to level you up. You're coming through as being very abundant. The Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Queen of Swords. Listen, this bitch, you do not mess with her. Why? Because she's good at all kinds of stuff that she does. And I'm saying she because it's feminine energy, but it's genderless. This is someone who has the capacity, has the it's like they care for other people. They offer a lot to the environments and those around them. And for you to go from the Queen to the Empress, this means that whatever had to end, even if it was abrupt, it's supposed to be life changing. And maybe you're worried, or you're thinking about what was lost or what didn't work out. Maybe some of you, this is like someone you were married to, or it's someone that you want to be married to, or a business that you want to build forever. It's like whatever this Ten of Pentacles is, it feels like if you have been focused on what didn't work out, um, that could be something that, you know, you can try to move away from and let go as much as you can. Now, if you guys created some kind of change, that shifted everything for you. This could have been that you called someone out, or you set down a boundary and you're like, I'm no longer going to give like that. I'm putting my needs first. I'm taking care of me first. And this is what I require. And it feels like some of you were saying no to breadcrumbing, or you're just kind of laying down the sword. And it's like you're not, you're either not trusting anymore, or that there's a there's a delay in a new beginning when it comes to whatever this is. I'm going to pull on that full reverse. All right, thank you, Spirit. Because this almost makes me feel like, I wonder if you guys set down a boundary on someone that was breadcrumbing you and you said no. Maybe they wanted a new beginning, or there was one on the table and it's like a no. Maybe you're saying this needs to give a lot more to me in order for it to be in my space. Tell me about the Fool in reverse. Yeah, the Three of Cups. There was something here where maybe you guys were breadcrumbed. And if you did create some big change around that, it's setting you up. And maybe you don't see it right now, which I know it's hindsight. Um, Tell me about the Two of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. Messages for my group number 3s, please. How is this holding them back? How is it holding them back? Six of Cups. One more. You guys might be confused by a soulmate connection, or confused over your feelings for someone, or this nostalgic feeling for maybe a partner that you don't have or that you used to have. There's something that's shifting there with that. And I think that there is love that is coming into your life. I just don't think that that journey looks like anything that you probably could have imagined, which isn't that how it normally goes. The movies do not tell us that, right? Tell me about the Tower and the Empress. What was that? You guys could have pulled back and focused on your stability, focused on your home. Some of you are working at reaching a milestone. You're pulling back. You're saying, I deserve more. All right. So right now, you guys, you're in this hangman. I think you're doing, I think the energy is flowing for you. I think if anything, like the emotions or the perspective, um, we're human. We all have our highs and lows, our good days and bad days. But I kind of feel like this reading is going to serve as confirmation for a lot of you that you did do the right thing. You already know you did, but also rest assured that the change that is happening, it's not too far away. And what helped it is that you were that tower, that you brought down that tower. That's what's bringing this change. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. Let's get you guys some advice now. I wrote down practical advice. Practical advice for moving through it. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. Can we get some advice? Some practical advice, please, for moving through this energy. How do my group number 3s move through this energy? Can we get advice for them, please? What is it that they need to know? What do my group number 3s need to know about moving through this energy? Thank you, Spirit. Advice for my group number 3s. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some advice? Advice for my group number 3s. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. We have 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. So, someone here is on a break, or they're like taking like a time out from this. Whether that's you or someone that you're dealing with or someone that you're thinking about. There is unfinished business here, but it's also really kind of hard to, or it's like things aren't done here. We can't move into another cycle just yet. Tell me about the Page of Wands in reverse. Messages for my group number 3s. Why the 3 of Pentacles? So right now, someone is choosing things, other people, jobs, connections. It's like they're choosing other things that it's not even things that they want or that they care about. I can't tell if they're doing it I think it's out of habit. They're like not leaving these behaviors behind. And it's like someone here is almost like very stubborn or very in their head about it. Or it's like maybe someone here is like knows there's an opportunity, but they're not going for it. So I can't tell if this is you or someone that you're dealing with. Messages for my group number 3s, please. Advice for my group number 3s. Why the World in reverse? And why the 6 of Wands? So right now they want you to focus on your success. Yeah. Yeah, they want you to ground yourself and focus on you, your success, and take a break from whatever this is. Because if this is someone's energy that, the one that we were just talking about, like they're not done with whatever bullshit they have going on. They would just be dragging you through some hamster wheel and be pulling you into some karma, probably their own karma that they need to break out of. Someone here is also still healing from a breakup or a heartbreak or something like that. It's still very much present. And your guides, your advice is to rest. Your advice is to take a break and allow yourself. It's like you're not stuck. Just you're not stuck from this. It's time to unplug from that. Tell me about the Page of Wands in reverse. Now, this could also be your own pattern or your own thing that you're not walking away from with that Page of Wands in reverse. It's like something that you used to maybe really enjoy, but then it's just, now we just do it. It's like we just do it out of habit, but I don't even like doing that anymore. It's kind of what it feels like. And there's a feeling here of feeling shame, guilt, or regret over, again, what didn't work out, or maybe you're sad if this is a person that they're not putting work into things, but you have to realize that they haven't walked away from whatever it is they need to walk away from. Tell me about the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is someone who doesn't want to add like more tension or conflict in their life. They might actually be avoiding it. They're avoiding drama, and that's why they're not coming towards an opportunity. This person's ignoring how they feel, or they're choosing other things or other people that they don't even feel anything for, or they don't even want to be there, or they don't know why they're still doing it. And it brings them all these feelings over here of, I feel like, regret. Tell me about the World in reverse with the Three of Swords. Until then, like, this person's emotions are closed off because of this heartbreak. They're not done going through that. Yeah, this person can't walk away from a dynamic, whether that's a job or a past relationship or something here. And by not doing that, we're just choosing, like, we know that's not for us, but we want to avoid the hard thing right now, or we want to avoid the drama of dealing with it. So we're just going to keep going for it. And it's like this person's way of disassociating is just like removing, like, their mind goes on and their emotions shut off. And this cycle isn't done yet. And that's why they're advising you to just, you're on a break. Yeah, they're saying, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't get anxious about it. It's not your thing. It's not your story, or it's not your journey. It's like, if this is someone else. Now, if this is you that we're talking about, I wonder if this is just saying, hey, a little bit of sleep will actually help you feel better about this. All right, tell me about the Six of Wands and the Temperance. Thank you, Spirit. One more there, please. They want you to ignore, and they want you to do silent treatment, or they want you to just continue. There's something here about silence and ignoring. Now, if this is someone that you're dealing with, this could be them pretending that they're all fine out, out in the world, out in public. Um, but just know that they are living with a lot of icky kind of energy. All right. Yeah, this is something that gets you kind of wound up. Anything else, please? Advice for my group number 3s. How do they move through this energy? We have the Seven of Swords in reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Someone here could be a parent spending time with their kids. If not, they're nurturing like a childhood dream. If this is a person, I feel like they think fondly of you, or they're like reminiscing, or, feeling nostalgic. And this feels like the Seven of Swords. It's like, this, or you feel this. This could also be you focusing on your money, your business, your family, if that pertains. This is what's going to help ground you. It's almost like stay in your lane right now. One more, please. If you're dealing with someone, oh yeah, we already talked about that. They could be a business owner. Yeah, you guys are in for better days. You have to know that. You're in for better days. And if this is someone that you're meant to be with, or you have this feeling and you just come here for confirmation, they are going to be returning. And you'll know when they're ready, because they're going to be different with you. They're not going to be in this energy of being cold, closed off. They may not be the most open, but they are going to be real with you. They're going to tell you, and you're going to feel it if you can trust them. You're going to see it. There's going to be a change. It's going to be obvious. All right. Until then, though, listen, until then, I'll keep seeing you in these readings. My group number 3s, let's get some oracle cards for you before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. You guys will have to let me know if you like this reading. Messages for my group number 3s, please. What else can we know, please? What's been holding them back? What can we know about the situation that came through for my group number 3s? Thank you, Spirit. We have cleanse. So there's things that are cleansing. Like, you have things that are cleansing out of your life, and so does this person. It's like things are clearing out. There is movement, even if you can't see it. We have trust. Now, this doesn't have to be another person. This could just be the direction of your life. I am covering a lot of different stories today, it feels like. We have hunger and rest. Oh my gosh. Maybe you're all razzle dazzle because you're hungry for more. My group number, and then we have reflection. We're going to pull that. And then fear. So fears do get triggered here. But look, then we have success. We had frustration at the bottom of the deck. We're not going to pull that because I feel like we're good with that. This is literally like a little summary of your reading. They want you to have trust. They want you to have faith. They want you to kind of work at whatever can help you to release your stress levels or your anxiety regarding this situation or this person. Fears are triggered here, but they want you to lean into the trust, and they want you to reflect what's being triggered within you, or what's happening. They also want you to kind of see things that are changing for you gradually, because I know it's been kind of slow and steady for a while. And then we have success. So success. What did I say? Better days. Better days are coming. My group number 3 is that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys.